Uh, well, good evening, Tiger Sports fans. Tonight, here on Tiger Sports Live, it's girls basketball from the Jungle and Liberty Center. The Wauseon Lady Indians come to town to take on our Lady Tigers. I'm Mark Bly, Aubrey Zeider on the call tonight.
Yep.
This is going to be fun. I'm a little nervous.
I think it'll be a good game.
No, sitting next to you, I'm a little
next
nervous.
To me.
Boom, boom, Ballman. Boom, boom,
Just
Ballman.
boom.
Just boom.
He hasn't earned his second boom yet.
That's right. He's going to shut your mic off.
Do I have to prove myself?
You do. Hey, I'm going to turn you back off air. All right, so the Lady Tigers coming in. You know, I talked to Coach Davis last night. We did a really cool little center court thing we got on our YouTube channel every week.
Right.
Him and Greg are gonna come in, and he said that they're a very young team,
Yeah.
but a lot of basketball knowledge. So we look for good things. Wauseon's got a lot of girls. I looked at their roster on Max Preps. I think they've got close to 30 kids.
Wow. And then Tim's got Addie and Blair starting tonight. The last game I was at, they just played strictly varsity. So.
Yeah, I think they're in. I think varsity is like 3-2 overall, and I think JV obviously is somewhere in there, but they're just figuring out who's doing what.
Yep. Whoa.
Oops. I'm going to let you call the action. I'll
All
just fill in the gaps.
We can do that. All right, Wauseon's taking out the ball. Kind of Cordos will be guarding the ball pretty heavily right now. Pass it inside, back out, drive to the hoop. That should be a travel. Just pass it out of bounds. Gonna be Liberty's ball.
We call that poetic justice. It should have been a travel, and it wasn't, but then she threw it out of bounds, so it's even. It evened out.
All right, Ken Cordos will bring the ball up for the Tigers. Elena Chambers, not there. To Cordes. To Miller in the corner. Back out to Davis. Ooh, I thought Wauseon. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That'll be Liberty Center's ball.
He started pointing the other direction at first, but
like, oh, crap.
Now the Chambers girl, is that the Chambers boys?
Like Colton and yeah.
Wow, I didn't know there was another one left.
Yeah, she's the youngest.
She's probably the toughest.
She's freaking athletic. Caston Miller with the bucket for 2. Kenna Cordes isn't going to let her get up the court easy. Wauseon's looking to get the ball. Foul. Caston Miller. That'll take Wauseon to the line to shoot for 2.
Let's see, and that's Baden Hop.
I'm not going to attempt the first name.
Is that Ely? Is it Eli? Zeli?
I was going to say Zaylee.
Zaylee, could be.
Maybe, yeah.
That's maybe it. I went and got all the last names right.
But not the
didn't look at the first names.
That'll make her 1 for 1. Two for 2 on foul shots for Baden Hop. Kenna Cordes will bring the ball up again.
I did like how Wauseon got the ball down low. Liberty's going to have to put some defense on that.
Addie Davis was wide open on that one. Good. Ooh. Little jumper. Wauseon will take the ball up the court. A little fast break action here. Oop. Ball's loose. Cordes has the ball.
Pull it down. That's a foul.
Jump ball.
Oh.
Mute his mic, boom, boom.
No, he pinches me if I get going on the refs. Me and the referee that called that have a past relationship. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, Lord. Little screen set. Oh, she drove all the way around the hoop for the layup. Yep. I don't think that's something Tim wants happening here.
No, and that's going to come with experience, though, Aubrey. The girls are going to slide out and pick that up.
Yeah.
One good body shot, they'll stop doing that. That's a foul.
Davis to Moeller. She'll drive to the hoop, put the layup up. That's 2 for Moeller on the board.
Nice left-handed.
Yeah.
Schindler's been bringing the ball up for Wauseon. Good little ball handler.
Wauseon. Oh, three-pointer. And it's in. There's 3 for Badenhop.
And she's got 5 of the 7 points for Wauseon. Yep.
Tigers will call a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Underwood. Timeout here. So, yeah, we talk a little bit about this team being young. They've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 freshmen and 2, 4, 5 sophomores. So not a lot of court time. And we talk a little bit about with the coaches during the week. And I think one of the things the girls are just starting to get the feel for is the speed difference between junior high and high school.
Yeah.
And, you can speak to that because you played through that.
Definitely. I didn't play basketball in high school, but volleyball is definitely, it's in junior high, it's bump over, but in high school, they're going to hit at you every single time.
Yeah, and everything is faster.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, we'll have Cassie Miller take the ball out for the Tigers. So we'll get that into Kenna Cordes, who will bring the ball up the court. Cordes has good ball handling. Good look by Elena Chambers.
Yeah, nice rotation by the Tigers.
Yeah.
Very patient. Moeller working herself down underneath.
I think it's can be a good and a bad thing that they're not eager to get the shot. They're making sure it's there. To Cordes, she'll look for a shot, not there.
That's a foul.
Yep.
And I think early on in the season, we're in game 6, I think, and the referees and the players, they don't want to call every single thing because we'll be here till tomorrow, but they still have to set some boundaries. I like that.
Foul again on Badenhop.
It's 2 quick ones.
Wauseon's going to sub in number 31. Hennick. Close enough.
Hennick. Yep. Lauren Hennick.
Cordes will take the ball out. Blair Muller's wide open. Ooh. Okay. Sends it to the top. Blair Muller's working the paint.
I like that.
There you go.
Nice move.
Good. There's 2 more for Blair Muller.
Tell you what, that's just power.
I know.
It's like, come
She's
on.
Strong.
Give me the ball, you body up, and I'll show you how to put it up on the rim.
All right, now Cassie Miller will be guarding the ball. Oh, there you go. Oh. Foul on Cassie Miller.
Those kind of fouls drive me crazy because, yes, it probably was a foul, but the referee that called it's all the way on the other side. So it's like, did you really see it or did it really just look like a foul?
Dribbling fouls, I think, personally, are stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you're a dribble in front of my face, I'm going
to go get it.
But then you call a foul because I reach across.
Well, that's kind of just your personality, Aubrey.
Probably a good thing I didn't play high school basketball. I'd probably be known in Northwest Ohio for fouling out in the first half.
Okay, hands straight up. Oh, nice defense.
All right, Addie Miller's going to bring the ball up the court for the Tigers. She's got nice controlled dribbling. They're going to get the ball to Blair Muller, and she's going to do her magic.
That's Addie Davis.
Davis, 3.
Yeah,
Addie,
you said Addie Miller.
Oh,
I was like, wait a minute. Addie Miller's not playing?
Oh, gosh. Addie Davis.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Addie Miller does not play basketball.
Yeah. Well, Addie Davis, daughter of Coach Tim Davis, she's probably had a basketball.
Oh, yeah.
She was the ball girl and manager. And
grew up around it. She can get the ball into Muller, who's going to kick it back out to Davis for the 3, and it's going to be a little too much. Wauseon's going to take the ball.
Chambers, if she'll learn to do that, but just slide inside on those rebounds and we have good position there. Oh,
A little too much. Good rebound by Blair Miller's going to kick
There
it
you
up
go.
to Davis. Fast break. They're going to kick it up to
oh, double.
Miller. Travel. I played travel softball with 15 on Wauseon.
Mm-hmm.
She's one tough cookie. She's a catcher.
Ooh, you gotta love those catchers.
Oh, yeah.
Was that Candace Coringer?
Yeah, you don't want to run into her because you'll be the one on the ground. Oh, good.
Ooh.
Cordis got a trapper.
Yep.
Yep, there you go.
Nice. That's some great defense
Yeah.
there.
Good pressure by Cordis. Addie Davis will take the ball out now for the Tigers. And Cordis will bring it up. They're really, ooh,
Yeah. Ooh.
Blair Miller was not taking that.
Well, I mean, that's just two players going at it.
Yeah. Carly Knapp's in for the Tigers.
That's 4 fouls on Wauseon. No more 1-and-1 in basketball. You used to be 1-and-1 and
Yeah.
then 2 shots.
Good
Turning.
look.
Oh.
Blair Miller's going to work her magic.
Oh, my goodness.
And one.
Oh,
That's crazy.
that's just strength right there.
Wow.
I think she's got 6 of the Tigers' 8.
That's not even luck. That's just pure athleticism right
Yeah.
there.
It's just power. It's like, I'm going, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Work her Muller magic.
That's 5 fouls now on Wauseon here in the first quarter.
All right, Wauseon. Ooh. Thought that was going to be a foul.
Stop ball.
All right, Wauseon will put 2 more on the board.
Addie Davis got caught watching. Ooh, traveled.
Yep.
Carly Knapp.
Paige Hill and Riley Miller will go in for the Tigers. And Blair Muller and Kenna Cordis will take a break. Addie Davis is going to guard the ball here. Good denying by Riley Miller in the paint. She's not letting that girl get the ball.
Yeah, it's a good position.
Yeah.
Ooh, she had the open lane to drive, but she was running a play.
Yeah.
And you're going to get that at the JV level where
Yeah.
it says, okay, run the play.
Yeah. Gonna keep swinging the ball around. Now they're gonna get it. Oh,
Nice.
passed out.
Good defense by the Tigers.
Yeah. Liberty Center ball. Paige Hill will take it out, and Addie Davis will bring it up.
Oh, had her cut and through.
Ooh. Addie Davis.
Off her foot.
Over and back. Kim's got his arms crossed.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be hard having a dad as a coach.
Well, he tries to let
Yeah.
Coach Underwood take care of the JV, but Eddie does play some varsity too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I coached my kids in a few sports, and I was always harder on them
Yeah.
than the
Because
other
you got to
kids.
hear it at practice and at home.
Well, yeah, the coach's kid always had to be bigger, stronger, faster.
Yeah.
Because they were the coach's kid.
Yeah.
Okay, another foul. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be here.
Uh,
Varsity game is scheduled to start at like 7, but maybe 8. Pace we're on.
Who's
That's 3 fouls on Oberhauser.
Caston Miller?
Is it Caston Miller?
Yeah. I think this is wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where Tegan. She's either
Yeah,
sick.
Yeah, I don't see her now that you say that.
Yeah. All right, Wauseon will kick the ball out. She's going to try to drive. Denied.
That's a travel. Yeah.
There you go. Good pressure by Caston Miller and Addie Davis.
Yeah, it was great. She pinned her against
Yeah.
the baseline, which was nice. Took her out. She couldn't shoot it because she was under the corner of the basket.
Blair Muller would have made that one.
Yeah.
She could have put that in. Addie Davis is going to drive up the court.
Get to the middle. Get to the middle. Ooh.
Good pass. Caston Miller's looking to drive. Oh, my goodness. Buzzer beater for Caston Miller.
The dipsy doodle, as we like to call that. So, all right. Well, Liberty Center takes a 10-9 lead here at the end of quarter one. And with that, everybody, let's hear from our sponsors.
This 2025-26 Tiger Sports Live broadcast is brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
All right, we're back here, start of the second quarter. Once again, Liberty Center with a 10-9 lead. And, the running, flying Walinda throw-up basket at the end there. And Liberty will get the ball here. So
A long-distance layup. All right. Carly Knapp will take the ball out, and she'll get that into Kenna Cordes. You don't see too many turnovers. Good. Oh, there you go by Elena Chambers.
this is great use of the screen inside there. Paige Hill stood still and did the right thing.
Wauseon's going to look to drive. Pass it in there. Kenna Cordes will bring the ball up the court for the Tigers.
Some of the JV players went in the locker room here. They're going to save those quarters for varsity.
Oh, yeah.
Blair Moeller.
And Davis. Good look by Elena Chambers to Paige Hill.
Step through. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought they were going to call it travel, too.
Yeah.
And that'll be a jump ball. Wauseon's ball. I had to touch up on some of my basketball knowledge.
That was a travel. You were right. They just didn't call it that way. But and that actually worked in Liberty's favor because now the possession arrow changes.
Good deny.
That's Riley Miller, isn't it? Can't see her number, but it looks like Riley.
Yeah. Maybe as they develop, I feel like the passing lanes are wide open. It's easier said than done, but that's just what it looks like from up here. It's definitely a hard thing to do, though, just a split-second reaction. Got to get the rebound here.
Rip it. Rip it. Rip it. Why isn't that a foul?
Kenna Cordes is going to take the ball up. That was a good rip by Carly Knapp.
It was.
She was not letting them have the ball. Chambers to the basket.
Chambers fighting for the rebound.
Straight up.
Oh. That's a good no call. I don't like those little, I call them little dust bunny travels when they just drag the foot a little bit. You get some referees that will get all happy about blowing the whistle on those. It's like, come on.
Like, she moved whistle.
She just ran 33 feet down the court, gave it to her. That's why they don't let me referee these things.
Too soft.
All right, my favorite saying is, come on, man. Come on.
Ooh, good look by Paige Hill to Riley Miller. That'll put 2 for her on the board.
Yeah, I like this Liberty hanging in there.
Yeah.
Now with down to 6 players.
They don't look tired either. Well, they obviously are, but
Well, they are in game. This is game 6.
Yeah.
So,
I'd be gassed.
tomorrow night we'll be back here with the boys as they'll host the Tenora Rams in game number 1. They've had 1 full week of practice with everybody.
It's crazy.
Nice. Riley Miller with another one.
They've had a lot of, well, Alex said they had a lot of alumni come
Help out.
when they were, when the football team was still in season.
Oh, Wauseon over the baseline, throwing the ball in. It'll go back to Liberty Center.
So it was a double, I thought it was a double dribble.
Oh, I didn't.
Just wanted something.
I'm not sure if he called double dribble or he pointed at the baseline. It was a little unclear.
Ooh. Well, what the heck?
That was a Liberty kid knocked somebody down.
I just heard a parent yell.
Of course. It's probably, let me guess, it was the parent of the kid that got knocked down.
Probably.
I can call that without even seeing it.
Ooh. Carly Knapp almost had that ball.
Stop ball.
Oh, they're getting a little.
Go get it. Yeah, they're getting a little chippy now. Oh, it's on now. We'll see here what happens. Here's the catcher. Oh, she didn't plow her over. Yeah, that's a good timeout.
Wauseon.
Yeah, that's a good timeout.
Yeah.
Of the coach there. Let's see, that's Anthony Giovarli. I probably just butchered his. Giovarli. I'm pretty sure that's it is. But yeah, join us tomorrow at some weird time. Cole, what time is the game? At 3 o'clock, and tip off JV. The Tenora Rams come to town. I don't know who's on the call. I'll have to look. I think it's Brian Babcock and Chris Youngie will be on the call.
For JV?
For Varsity.
Oh,
You can come do JV too?
I can. I'll be here anyway.
Aubrey's going to be the next generation of broadcasters. She'll do football and
Oh, yeah.
whatever afterwards.
I don't understand football. But, oh, he hit him.
Yeah.
Yep, there he goes. He's down.
Yeah, that means you're the color commentator.
Yeah. I know a touchdown. I learned what a first down was last year.
So how did you play powder puff? You just hit somebody.
You just hit someone.
You just hit somebody. That's just,
I mean, you see the person with the ball, eyes to them,
see ball, get ball. Pretty
See ball,
simple.
See ball, hurt person with ball, and get the ball.
That's why they don't let you play
I know.
basketball.
Powder puff's done.
Yeah.
They're not doing it anymore.
Nope. Bummer.
Yep.
All right.
Melina Chambers is on the ball here. Oh. Oh, she could have ripped that. Shot and air ball. Can we say that on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was tipped though, and Wauseon saved it. It would have been out of bounds on Liberty.
Shot by Cordis. And shot by the Tigers. Who shot that?
I can't see. People coming in for the varsity game here. Oh, there. Why? Okay. Was it the number 5?
Baton
Hop just kind of took her arm and said, "Get
like
get
a
away
forearm.
from me." I guess you're allowed to do that
Yeah.
now. I don't know.
Carly Knapp will, no, she will not. She's still on the bench. I thought she was taking the ball out.
Liberty now 7-point lead. I'm not sure Wauseon has Wauseon score in this quarter yet. Usually right down the
Ooh,
quarter
I don't know.
scores. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Allie Johnson is in game.
Oh, denied the ball.
Good. Rebound by Paige Hill. Good defense by Riley Miller.
Paige Hill's one of those players you see she doesn't look active, but she's always in the right spot.
Yeah. That's how she was for volleyball. Like, she'd be like, oh, shoot, I made a mistake. And then we're all like, oh, we thought you meant to do that.
Yeah.
Because it's
Ooh.
like, oh, right when it was at.
Sorry, I spiked it in the girl's face. I sorry.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
where she'd like go to hit it and like not hit it with her whole hand, and she'd tip it, and she'd be like, "Oh, didn't mean to do that." And we're like, "Oh."
Just shh, shh. She'll learn not to say anything. Just
Yeah.
take it. So Liberty now inbounding. Nice
Good
play.
Chambers. Put it straight up. Ooh.
That should have probably been a jump ball, but Liberty got the ball, so we'll take that. Oh,
Chambers to Hill. Ooh. Touched by Wauseon. Go
Guys-
back to Liberty.
yeah, that was a good play by Elena Reyes.
And Cordes will take the ball out and get it into Chambers. Ball denied.
Stop ball.
Whoa. Rebound by
Rip it.
ooh,
Liberty's got to get in there and get it.
by
There we
Paige Hill
go.
got it. A little roller
In the middle. Stay in the middle.
to Paige Hill's got the ball now. Chambers shot. Oh,
Nice.
yeah, there we
Put that.
go.
You know, if you watch that shot, one of the best things about it is she did not delay. She just put it up.
Yeah.
I mean, so many times people want to dribble the ball, and
Yeah.
it just lets people get to it.
She didn't give him time to react.
Yeah, Riley Miller with a great play. Just catch and shoot. Liberty now extends the lead, 22-13 here. Good quarter for the Lady Tigers.
All right, and that will put us into halftime.
Yes, it is. All right,
Yeah.
we're going to take our halftime break. Liberty Center leads 22-13, and we'll be back right after this. All right, we're back here for the second half. From the Jungle and Liberty Center, the Lady JV Tigers 22 and the Wauseon Indians 13. They can kill the music anytime now.
It's Markle.
That the music drives me crazy because it dings us as copyright violations on YouTube. So Liberty now on offense here.
Yep.
You know what? Wauseon now bring their defense way out. They were kind of letting Liberty dribble in.
Yeah.
They got to put some more pressure on the ball, I think.
They're doing a little bit of help defense. That's what that's called, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
I know. I'm going back to what Coach Duke taught me in 7th grade. I probably didn't listen, but.
Oh, I like Liberty's patience here. And the clock is not Wauseon's friend.
Ooh, Cordis with the two.
Come on. See, there I go.
I know.
Come on, man.
Give it to her.
Come on.
That was a good shot.
It was. Nice. Well, very patient offensive series for Liberty Center.
Just wait for that one weakness and capitalize on it. Good ball handling by Baden Hop, and she'll shoot it out of bounds.
Yep, blocked by Liberty Center. I think they're going to say that was off of Page Hill on the block.
Wauseon will take the ball out. And they're going to kick that up to the top. Ooh, that was wide open.
Yes, it was. She just missed it, thankfully.
I thought if it hit the bottom of the... If that's only the top.
Not anymore.
Oh.
It's only the top. Liberty Center just got caught watching the ball, no box out, and that'll come with reps. It's kind of one of those things as the year goes on. Again, we're dealing with, and it's not an excuse by any means, but we're dealing with freshmen and sophomores, and they just got to get their basketball feet going, and they'll figure that out.
She'll miss it.
Oh, I can't afford that.
Put it back up. They're just chucking it up. Like, we got to get a rebound.
Well, and that was a good play by Carly Roop. And it is Roop. I checked. For those of you, if you're out in Pettisville, it is Roop. It's not Rupp. Oh.
Those shots are hard.
Yeah.
Got no backboard to use.
Wauseon just more aggressive on the board right now.
Ooh, foul. Yep. Can they hear me breathing on this?
They can probably. I can turn the sensitivity down. But Liberty Center ended the first quarter 15-13, then came back 22-13, held Wauseon scoreless. But now Wauseon being very aggressive with their play, and Liberty Center looks a little bit on their heels.
Yeah. We got to get Cole on a broadcast.
He's talked a few times. We let him. He's just shy. We silence him. Again, look at that. That's just Wauseon out hustling right now. Liberty's got to
out rebounding.
Yeah, got to step that up.
It's almost like we're getting stuck. Like you're just like not in athletic position, you just get stuck.
Yeah.
Happens in all sports. It's like someone says a bad word, Cole's stuck. He can't click the button fast enough.
That's right.
Cole's always got to stay athletic.
We tell everybody that, but we don't really have a button, so we're live. No. Aubrey's nervous now.
Oh, shoot.
That's a nice play.
Good layup by Riley.
I'll tell you, Riley Miller looks really good on close to the basket.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
She's another one of those examples that's just straight up athletic.
Yeah.
She's a runner. She's comfortable running.
Nice play.
Put a ball in her hand. It don't nothing.
Do I know who 23 is?
Cordis.
Is
Kenna
it Cordis?
Cordis. Yeah.
Kenna. Yeah, it is.
Elena Chambers will take a break for the Tigers, and Allie Johnson will go in.
Help.
There's another one of those, like...
Flying Walindas, I like to call them. Just run and throw it up there.
It's like a distance layup.
Yeah. Liberty doesn't need to rush here.
Yeah. That patience, the patience they had worked. Oh, cross-court pass.
Skip pass. There you go. Okay,
Back
up.
out to Miller. Jump shot, and just short.
Go get it.
Throw it off their foot. That works, yeah.
Be
To
patient.
Knapp for 3.
And she gets knocked down. What?
That's the second time that's happened.
Yeah, she has. She got knocked down.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good pass.
Nice skip pass.
That's 2. They didn't give her the 3 on that one.
Yeah, Coach Underwood, I think Liberty doesn't score here. I think Coach Underwood needs a timeout. They've got to get more aggressive.
Jump ball, and that's...
Wauseon's ball. I tell you, Liberty's just getting out aggressive, if that's a word. I don't even know if that's a word, but...
Out. Yeah. That's
I mean...
out aggressive.
Yeah, that's the word we need. I don't know. I make stuff up, Aubrey.
I know. I know what you meant. My brother makes up words too. Ooh. He was trying to say the word feral, but he said infertile. And I'm like, those are not even the same
Not
words.
even close.
It's like, that is not even close. It's like you were almost 20 years old. Oh.
Oh, there's a break for Liberty Center. Okay, see, here's one of the things that Liberty's got to take advantage of this now.
Yeah.
Wauseon's been kind of on a roll. I mean, they dropped in 8 points here to Liberty Center's 3.
Yeah.
Or 4, I'm sorry.
When they got to capitalize on their mistakes. Foul.
Yeah, but you'll take that. That's just the being aggressive foul.
Yeah.
See ball, get ball.
Lena Chambers will take the ball out and get it into kind of Cordes, looks like. Yep. I think tonight's varsity match will be a good game.
Yeah, I think Wauseon, they've had a couple common opponents.
Yeah, well, they have one of their best players is hurt, Sophia Roop. She's the tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looked like a knee injury.
But Ella Toole,
Yeah.
I know her dad really well. Her dad's very athletic, big size. She's a sizable girl, but she really knows how to use her mass very well. There's a lot of good words. That's a good way to say it. Cole's giving me the side eye over there. I haven't got pinched yet, Aubrey, so I'm good.
He's just arm's length away.
Yeah. And, Liberty's moved some girls around on the varsity and on the JV, with Addie Davis coming down in JV for a little bit.
Yep.
It's all about reps.
Yeah.
We say that a lot.
I feel like when you play varsity and then you get moved down to JV, it's humbling, but it's also like to see the difference in the game. It helps you see better. Because obviously JV is like a slower game, so you can learn a little bit more. Varsity's just like,
well,
there.
I'll use the example with broadcasting. It would not be fair. You're doing a great job, but it wouldn't be fair to stick you on the varsity game and go, Aubrey, go. You just have to get a feel for things.
Yeah, I agree. I'd be like, she's there. I feel like I could do volleyball varsity because I know that very well.
You're a volleyball. Well, you can't team you and your mom up because you're on the court.
Yeah.
And I definitely would not mic you up.
Oh, you can mic me up.
No, I would not.
You'd have to get a mute button for
Knowing you your entire life, I'm going to tell you right now, I would not mic you up. Liberty's got to get a good basket here. They got to be patient. On-ball defense is just picked up. There it is.
There you go. Oh, foul. Yeah.
That's a great play, though.
I was mic'd up once in travel softball.
Probably not a great idea, huh?
Well, I ended up getting a concussion. I was bullpen catching, and I was wearing like a infielder's mask. Ball right to the forehead.
Ouch.
Oh.
That's Cordes at the line for Liberty Center. Gotta make free throws.
As Zeb calls it, the charity stripe.
It is.
Cordis will shoot her second, and it'll go in.
Nice shot.
Nothing but net.
Good rotation on the ball, too.
Chambers with some good defense, pressure on the ball. Deny.
Oh, man, what a great play. Just,
Maybe if it was a little bit more controlled.
yeah. Ooh, called it on a block. Body foul.
I would say it's more of like a swatting.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think that's just kind of a referee's way of like, it's a foul. I'll
Yeah.
just call that. And you can't really say yes or no or,
We'll take that.
yeah.
0 for 1.
Fouls are not really in play yet. Liberty with 3 and Wauseon with 2.
How many do you need to get? 5?
5 fouls,
Okay.
and you get to the line. Shoot 2.
She'll make the second one. At Liberty Center, 27. Wauseon, 21. Cordis will bring the ball up for the Tigers. To Johnson. Snap. Back to Cordis. Timeout by Coach Underwood.
Yeah, I think they have to. Wauseon has really increased their on-ball pressure,
Yeah.
and Coach Underwood just needs to make sure his girls understand what to do.
Mhm.
They're still up by 5 with a few minutes left here in the third quarter.
Yeah. Is Emerson Gherkin a coach? That looks like her down there.
No, that is not Emerson Gherkin. That
Is it Gracie Miller? No.
No. Yeah,
It
it's
is?
Gracie Miller.
No,
Yeah.
the Gracie Miller's by Carly Knapp, but the other one, the other brown hair.
Well, one is Kristen Stacy, one is Scarlett Gherkin.
Then that one's Scarlett Gherkin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Braylon Weimer's on staff now.
Yep.
Braylon Weimer has moved up, a great athlete, from a very athletic Weimer family.
Yeah.
In the area, played at Delta with her twin sister, but she's now the assistant varsity coach, so she's doing some good things here at
Yeah.
Liberty Center. Boy, Wauseon just trapping the ball up top every chance they get.
Or like, what would you call that? 2 people guarding someone.
Trap,
Yeah. There's
Yep,
another word
see.
for it. Like double.
double teaming.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Out front like that, it's called trapping. They trap the ball
Okay.
ball handler.
Yeah, because I guess you got one person each passing lane. So.
Yep. Well, Wauseon with that very, very active defense.
Mm-hmm. The Tigers are starting to look a little bit tired.
Yeah.
Travel. A lot of travels.
Yeah, and it's come on, man! It's early in the season. Come on,
Carly
man.
Knapp will get the ball into Cordis.
It's one of those as a referee, umpire, whatever. The rules are the rules, and it's
Yeah.
a little hard to. That's a mugging. Like I say, I was waiting for them to call travel, which she did, but she got pushed
Yeah.
3/4 of the way there. So 1 minute left here, basically, in the quarter. Liberty Center needs a good possession and a bucket here.
Yeah. Chambers will get the ball into Cordis. I think we need to go back to that patient. That's another foul. That didn't look too aggressive. That didn't. Maybe it was.
Well, and as a coach, you want them to be aggressive, and
Yeah.
you'll take that. They just when the whistle blows too many times for that type of stuff.
Yeah. Chambers will get the ball into Cordis again.
And again, Liberty just needs to be patient here.
Yeah.
I dribbled right into the defender.
Chambers is going to get down there and see if she can stop it. Nope, but she. Oh,
Why
that's
isn't that a foul?
That should be a foul. Okay, yep.
How did they just run down there and knock people
Yeah.
over, and that's not a foul? It'll be Liberty's ball.
Cordis is going to bring the ball up for the Tigers here.
Oh, I don't like that. Get out of there.
Ooh.
See, that's like,
Yeah, that's
well, what
scary.
happens with that, Aubrey, is they run that trap into the corner, and then they can use the sideline as kind of
Yeah.
a,
He can trap her in, yeah, push her out of bounds.
yeah, so they, they trap, and then the sideline's like almost like a third defender there.
Yeah.
So that's a jump ball. That'll go to Wauseon, but it will change the arrow here with 22 seconds left.
Full court press. That's what. Oh nope. Underwood told him to get back. Chambers gonna be waiting for the ball.
Wauseon will be.
Ooh, good take, good turnover. Riley Miller is going for the layup, and not in.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Starting to get a little messy. And that will end the third quarter with the Liberty Center 27 and the Wauseon Indians 22.
All right, we'll be right back after we hear from our sponsors.
This 2025-26 Tiger Sports Live broadcast is brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
All right, we're back here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Liberty Center leads 27-22. Liberty Center won the first quarter 15-13. Then Liberty was ahead 22-13 at the end of the half, won that second quarter by 7 points. Then Wauseon came out very strong in the third quarter here, and they won the third quarter 9-5, but Liberty Center still leads 27-22. And Aubrey, I think it's going to come down to Liberty just settling down. Wauseon with a very aggressive defense in the second half, and they were able to win that third quarter 9-5.
Yeah, and it shows that they can do it without the two girls they had to lose to getting ready for a varsity game.
Yeah,
That they can hold their own. I think it'd be beneficial if they just slow down a little bit, but
right back up. See, there's an example of what I was talking about earlier. She shot it, grabbed it. If she just went right back up, nobody would respond. She dribbled it, and then everybody else can get it at that point. So that'll be a
high
jump ball. That'll go to Wauseon, and Liberty Center will have the arrow now.
Good deny.
Was
that Carly Knapp?
Was it Carly Knapp?
Yeah.
I couldn't see.
Looks like we got the pep band that's gonna come in.
Oh. Well, that'll make our broadcast microphones go crazy. Oh, they can't do that. Grab, rip. Yeah, the girl. Nice play.
She did not look happy.
Well, and Badenhop, number 5 for Wauseon, just say, what did I do?
Yeah.
And
That's her fourth.
Yes, it is.
Cordes is going to bring the ball up for the Tigers.
Be patient. See, they're going to bring that trap out. Soon as they can get 2-on-1, they're going to go. Get step through it. That a girl.
What? No.
Oh,
not a
no.
dribble.
Come on. Come on, man.
That's terrible.
She stepped through that was a good play, though.
Cole's got to get the mute button here.
No, it's a good play. She stepped through the double team, and that's what you really need to do to break that.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's one of the things I'm seeing a lot of tonight is extending that arm.
Like the forearm.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta
Whatever,
grab it. Gotta grab it, rip it down, and go.
Cordes is gonna run the ball up. Ooh, good ball move.
Be patient. The clock is your friend.
Yeah. Do a little. I mean, we got 4 minutes left.
There you go. Get through it.
Can't really stall. Oh my
Come on, man.
Elena did not agree with that.
I think she did slide her foot,
Yeah,
but it's come on.
gotta let him play.
I always say travel to me has to be gaining an advantage. You
Yeah.
traveled and gained an advantage.
That was a travel.
This quarter could be about 20 minutes long here.
Travel after travel. They need to come up with a sport. It's like basketball, but you don't have to dribble. Pretty much football without a hoop.
Yeah, pretty much. They do have a game like that. I don't know what it's called. There's the double team. One of the things that Coach Underwood has got to stop them from doing is when you dribble to the sideline, you cut your vision off. That sideline is another basic defender. You've got to keep the ball in the middle to beat the trap.
And it's getting to their heads. You can tell.
Yeah.
They're getting upset.
And Wauseon using that.
Good deny by Paige Hill.
Using that left arm to clear out space. I don't want them to start calling that now. Don't start with 4 minutes left in the game because.
Oh, that girl's wide. Ooh.
Boy, Reyes she's just pushing everybody around, and I'd do it until they call it.
Yeah.
I
Take
admire
advantage.
that. Yeah.
It's like it's not illegal until you get caught. Ooh.
Boy, nice play.
That was good by Carly Knapp. That had to hurt.
Liberty Center went into a man-to-man or woman-to-woman. Guess.
Player to player these days.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really say that. Can I? Oh, gonna report me. Oh, nice shot.
Get demonetized on YouTube.
That'll be Liberty's ball in the possession arrow. 3:41 here left. Liberty needs a basket.
They're getting aggressive.
Nobody's scored in this quarter yet. Been turnovers, travels. Okay.
Travels. More
Stay
travels.
in the middle.
Oh. Go get her, Cordes.
Don't foul.
Ah.
That's
Chambers is going to bring the ball up.
okay. There you go.
Knapp, who's going to put up the three, and a little too much.
That would have kind of been a dagger right there, but
She doesn't have much spin on her shot.
Liberty's got to stop ball.
Oh,
Good defense.
there's not a lot of communication.
That'll come though.
Yeah. Like,
Get on the floor.
there you go.
That's a travel. Coach Underwood, I think that's a good timeout. Get a play. I think, as you said,
Yeah.
Aubrey, it's starting to get in their head a little bit. It's like, we can't get the ball up there. But, they just – two things can happen with that is, number one, they got to stay away from the sidelines because then the sideline helps them. But they need to step through that double team and take it to the hoop.
And it's a live and you learn.
Yeah.
Like, so next time it happens, hopefully
Well,
want to repeat.
and it's a lot easier from up here than it is down there. So
Absolutely, yeah. And it can be frustrating as a player sometimes. You go back and watch it, and you're just like,
yeah,
you get down in the court and you hit a volleyball.
yeah.
But yeah, definitely you got to.
Now
give
you
them
don't
some
do
credit.
that when your mom does volleyball.
Oh, I get ticked at my mom. Mom's like, Aubrey, just get the serve over the net, and I'm
Now,
like, you get your 40-year-old butt down the court. And
I
you
always
get a
have
serve
to
over
laugh because Jessica Weiss is one of our, and she is like an Aubrey Zeider disciple.
Oh, yeah.
And so I laugh all the time because then your mom comes on and your mom knows a lot about volleyball, but it's
My mom doesn't know anything.
she knows volleyball. She has been to a lot of volleyball games.
That's
so.
true.
And,
Definitely watched a lot of volleyball.
Next year for volleyball, we're going to have a telestrator. So we can take a replay and they can draw on the screen.
Oh,
like,
my.
okay, here and here, we're always
That'd be
talking
cool.
about back sets and,
Yeah,
all the other
slides,
terminologies
shoots.
I don't know. But
Quicks.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so step through.
That'd be cool.
Ah,
We're
go-
turning into ESPN over here.
well, something. I don't know. Okay, there's the double team. Liberty's got to move it. Good ball movement. Shoot it. Dagger.
Ooh,
right
yeah,
there.
Riley Miller with 2.
Hey, nice try.
I don't know. Paige wanted the ball.
Paige was going to take it out. Hey, if they'd have let her, I'd have done it. That's a nice play by Liberty Center. Very
Yeah.
patient. Spread the ball out. Got a nice shot.
Absolutely.
Riley Miller with a great jumper there.
She didn't try
Nice
to go.
trap.
Good trap.
Nice trap.
And that'll be timeout, Wauseon.
Yeah, that's the only thing they could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liberty Center, we just talked about, look, you need to be patient. You need to space the ball. They did exactly
Yeah.
those things on there. Space the ball. Riley Miller
They can
with a
hear
nice-
us up here.
Yeah, it amazes me how many times like we're calling plays and
Predicting the
it
future.
happens, but it just basically comes with
Yeah.
a little bit of common sense and
Absolutely.
and the coaches know what they want the girls to do
Yeah.
and the guys to do and I had a laugh in the state championship football game. If you go back and listen to our broadcast on that, Brian Babcock Jiggs called that play to the corner for Jackson Lonzak.
Yeah.
He's like, he's out there by himself. Throw a fade. Throw a fade. Just it's third down. Throw a fade out there.
Yeah.
Let Jackson go get it. And he's like, yeah, called it. Like
Great
they were
minds think
listening.
alike.
I don't know. So, all right, Liberty Center back to basketball here. They need to play some patient defense here, not letting the ball drop
Good
in.
defense by Paige Hill right there.
Nice. Yeah, they definitely want to get
There
the
you
ball
go.
down.
Paige is not going to let her have that. Oh, that's not.
Oh, I don't know what they wanted
Was
to
that
do
on
here.
Cordis or on Paige?
I think that was on Paige Hill.
I wouldn't say that was a foul, but okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what they wanted to do.
I thought Cordis slapped her.
Yeah,
You got to rough him up.
Paige Hill just stood there with her hands up. I'm not sure what else
Oh, yeah.
she could have done there. And
Missed it. 0 for
now
1.
Liberty Center needs to box out and get the board here, with just 2 minutes left.
Put her 0 for 2 here.
Tell you, free throws win games.
There we go. Oh, we got to get that rebound.
Get the rebound.
I feel like they're more worried about their girl than the ball, if that makes
Okay,
sense.
slow down. There you go. Right to the hoop.
Riley Miller at the fast break. Oh, and she'll turn it over.
That's okay. That burned clock.
Yeah.
You'd want a basket, but
Anything to stall.
look at that. Like, how do they get away with extending the hand
Yeah.
like that?
It's like is it called a forearm shiver or something like that?
Something.
Oh, that's a travel.
But that was because of Chambers.
Yeah.
Chambers made a great play to stick her hand in there. You could hear it hit the ball and force the travel. That's a great play.
Yeah.
Now, patience. Walk the ball up. Oh, walk. Walk. Oh,
Just need to just calm it down a little bit. On who?
Yep.
On Chambers? 1-2. Maybe. Or 2-1. Yeah, it would have been 21.
yep, 21.
Carly Knapp's taking the ball out for the
Hey.
Tigers.
Hersham.
She's going to kick it out to Chambers.
Yep. Patience.
Kind of hold it there for a little bit. They're going to start fouling.
Well, there's only 1 and 2 team fouls, so they got fouls to give. Both
Yeah.
teams do.
They got a little bit to work with. Smart by Cordis not to drive to the hoop and risk a turnover.
There you go. Now go to the hoop.
There you go.
And a foul.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, nice play.
That's 2 for Knapp.
Well, and that's where once you break that pressure,
Yeah.
usually those lanes are open.
Wauseon's going to start driving now. Ooh, good. Good defense by the Tigers.
Up the court. Look up.
Take your time.
Yep.
You're winning right now. Oh, that's a good look. Ooh,
Boy, a
that's 2.
nice play.
That was beautiful.
Cordis with a great cut and a great look. Was that Paige Hill
Yeah.
that made that pass?
Paige makes everything go smooth. Like, she just looks smooth.
Yeah.
I think Wauseon just getting a
Yeah.
little like, oh, shoot, I got to score.
No foul. No foul.
Jump ball.
8 seconds left. Liberty will take the victory. That's a nice win by Liberty
Absolutely, yeah.
Center. Wauseon's always a tough program.
Mm-hmm. Put us at 8 seconds left in the fourth. I can't score, whatever, 9 points in
No,
8
they can just
seconds.
pretty much they can let them score, let them
Got
score,
Carly
and,
Knapp
and let
jumping.
the ball just drop.
Ooh, air ball.
And
My inner student section's coming out. Air ball.
air ball.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a great victory here, Liberty Center 33. The Wauseon Lady Indians 24. And, we talk about different quarters. Liberty Center won the first quarter, won the second quarter, and won the fourth quarter,
Mm-hmm.
only losing the third quarter by 4 points. So Liberty Center with a nice 33-24 victory tonight. Aubrey, any last words?
I don't. Nope.
All right. Well, thank you, Aubrey Zeider, on the call.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in about 20 minutes with the varsity action. And we'll be back right after this. Okay, Cole is off air, so he can talk to us, but
Okay.
he's not going out over the air.
Perfect. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
They had this board that gives us the ability to set the producer mic. At the Tenora game, I told Spikes. Welcome to the jungle here in Liberty Center. The Wauseon Lady Indians come to town to take on our Lady Tigers. It's varsity action time. Greg Badenop, the coach, going to be on the call. I'm going to try to help tonight, not hinder, I hope. And Boom Boom Ballman on the board here. Greg, you know, you look at stats, you look at kind of the games they played. We've got a couple common opponents. We can talk about those. But this is a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, league opener for both teams, obviously. You know, I think these are two teams that are going to be right there in the mix, or they want to be right there in the mix. And, you know, you look at the kind of the hierarchy. You got a PH is probably right there, you know, with their talent they bring back in Archibald. But Wauseon and Liberty, if they want to be in that mix, this is a game they got to have. Because you got Archibald and Patrick Henry both of them coming down the road. So this is one that both teams want to be 1-0. I believe it's the only league game for both of them before the new year. So to go 1-0 and would be a monster step in the right direction for both programs and both coaches.
Yeah, Wauseon comes in at 4-3, Liberty Center 3-2. Two common opponents. Wauseon beat Maumee 54-53. Liberty Center beat Maumee 46-31. Wauseon beat Edgerton 40-27, and Edgerton took Liberty out last week. So, you know, I think when you look at the common opponents, it's pretty even.
Yep. And usually when you see stuff like that, that's usually a matchup thing. You know, I know Coach Davis talked about Edgerton having that stud from the perimeter. That it was a tough matchup for us. I'm looking at Wauseon. I think they have maybe the athleticism or have the athleticism to match up with a girl like that. So sometimes when you look at those common opponents, matchups maybe are very, very different between the two. But I would expect this to be hotly contested from the get-go. Wauseon's going to be physical. Even their guards are physical. I remember watching the Coronado girl play last year. She's a physical guard, likes to attack, get downhill. And Liberty Center, you talk to Coach Davis, they hang their head on defense. And really the one thing that I look at as I look at the scouting report, I look at the stats, Mark, is that Liberty has struggled a little bit rebounding the basketball. Even in that Maumee game where they played really, really well defensively, they were given a lot of second opportunities to Maumee that they weren't cashing in on, but they got them. Tonight, if you're Coach Davis, that rebounding's got to be at the very top of the list of things to kind of look at, and a stat that if you can just hold even, I feel like you got a good shot at the end of the day winning that game if you can be even on the glass.
Yeah, Wauseon's going to be without their leading scorer. I think Sophie Roop, I think she averages right around 10 points, 9.7. I think I looked at the stats, but also her rebounding, I think, is really going to be the difference. And, Liberty needs to capitalize. Wauseon is big, though. Ella Toole, I think she's
5'11".
5'11". She's got good balance, good stance. She gets wide underneath the basket, and I think she's a 3, or I think she's 2-year.
Yep, and then you got Marin Leatherman, a 5'10" forward. For some of our LC fans, remember the name Keith Leatherman? That'd be Keith's daughter. She's suiting up for the Indians tonight. So, again, I look at this as we're watching this game, Mark. The rebounding is going to be the key. If Wauseon controls the boards, I think Liberty's going to have a hard time getting enough stops and enough offense. If Liberty can stay even or even win the battle of the glass, I think Liberty's got a really good shot with those guards out front with Chloe and Brooklyn creating havoc to pull this one out.
Yeah, and watching the JV game, Wauseon very, very active on ball defense, traps, runs that out. They chase down the ball, carry the ball.
And, Scott and I talked about this at that last game. Liberty likes to pressure. I think Wauseon likes to be physical. Those three gentlemen in stripes and how they call the game early will kind of dictate how physical the game ends up being. Because if they call some early ones, you might see both teams kind of take a step back off that line. Maybe they're not quite as physical. If it gets real physical real early, you could see a battle here tonight of physicality between two teams who like to get after it.
Yeah, Liberty does like that, and I know Wauseon has always been a physical team, both their boys and girls. I think that's pretty much Wauseon basketball. As you get to the hoop, you get your athleticism, but you got to be physical about it.
Yep. Well, just about 25 seconds here, Mark, until we get the national anthem and starting lineup. So I think we'll probably turn it over here to Zeb. Let him take it from here.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
On behalf of the Board of Education, the administration, and the athletic department of Liberty Center Schools, we welcome you to tonight's game. We are pleased that you are here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a country with liberties and freedoms like none other. To honor the United States of America and all of our servicemen and servicewomen, both past and present, we ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, performed tonight by the Liberty Center High School Pep Band. Center High School and Wauseon High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by high standards of conduct and competition. While the athletes in this game tonight are friendly rivals, all in attendance are reminded that this is a game between student athletes and that sporting behavior is expected. The officials for this game tonight have been chosen according to the policies and procedures set forth by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your officials for tonight's game are Mr. Doug Deslover, Mr. Thomas Walker, and Mr. Mark Weaver. And now let's meet our teams. First, the visiting Lady Indians from Wauseon High School. Starters include Junior 00 Abby Kissel, Senior number 5 Marin Leatherman, Senior number 10 Aslyn Coronado, Junior number 15 Ella Toole, and Junior number 30 Mia Barajas. Wauseon is coached by Shelley Morton, assisted by Linnell Nofsinger, Chris Zirkle, and Anthony Giomorelli. And now, for your Liberty Center Lady Tigers. Sophomore, number 1, Brooklyn Bowler. Junior, number 2, Hope Atkinson. Junior, number 5, Brody Bowler. Senior, number 10, Alita All Night. And senior, number 12, Gabby Conrad. Liberty Center is coached by Jeff Davis, assisted by Casey Underwood, Brandon Weimer, Scarlett Griffin, Tracy Miller, and Casey.
All right, we're ready to get underway here. And
They are big. They are big, Mark. That's a big starting lineup right there for Wauseon. You can see why Coach Davis said how physical they potentially can be and how good they are on the boards. That's not even without the Roop girl in there. I mean,
Yeah.
Imagine putting that in the starting lineup, and you can see why the rebounding would be a big mark. But here we go. We're getting ready to tip off NWAL action for the Lady Tigers here in 2025-26. It'll be Aletha Fosnight jumping against Marin Leatherman, these 5'10" senior for the Wauseon Lady Indians. And Fosnight controls the tip to Atkinson. Here come the Lady Tigers. Pass looking to get the Fosnight intercepted down below. Lady Indians coming back the other way. Get the ball to Coronado, and she'll set the offense for the Lady Indians. Brooklyn Moeller on her. Hope Atkinson, Garden Kissel. That matchup with Coronado and Brooklyn Moeller is going to be a fun one to watch.
it's like Liberty Center's in a man.
Yep. Double team. Good job by Aletha Fosnight getting three-quarter ground, get a deflection on Toole, and Tigers come back the other direction. Chloe Moe looks inside to Fosnight. Fosnight attacks under the basket. We're going to get a foul called on. Is that on the shot? Are they going to give her two here? Yes, we are. Fosnight will go to the line. Yeah.
I thought she bodied her out of bounds.
Yeah. Yep.
She was way under the hoop with
Yep.
really, I don't know if that was an intentional thing, but you get foul, throw the ball up.
Yep. First one up, no good. Now he did say, referee made that mark that it wasn't the body. It looked like maybe
her in the
something
head.
up top to the head that he saw that got her to the free throw line. So it'll be False Knight on the second here, trying to get the Tigers on the board.
Well, that's important too. Tool picks up first foul real quick here.
No good. Tool on the rebound. Brooklyn Moeller picks up full. Chloe Moeller on Barajas. Running a little bit of flex action here as Wauseon. Leatherman in the corner. Attack, good cut by Kissel. Up, no good. First good rebound by False Knight. Kick ahead. Tigers pushing transitions. Conrad. False Knight at the elbow. Good attack right there by False Knight. Up, no good. Not able to finish.
I like it though.
Here come the Indians back the other way. It's Barajas ahead of the pack. Up the left hand and good. Tigers right back in transition, back the other way. Hope Atkinson will get the Tigers set. Tigers setting up in a 4-out, 1-in setting with False Knight inside. Good back door. Chloe Brooklyn Moeller.
Oh, that's going to be two.
At that 2 on Tool. Two quick ones on Tool. 6:18 to go in the first quarter here, Mark, and that's the Lady Indians leading rebounder.
No, they called it on Kissel.
Oh, on Kissel. Okay.
Grabbed her arm. It could have gone either way though.
Coach Borton over there sighs a little bit of relief as the first only one foul on Tool, but she'll still check out here. Lainey Sanford will check in. The 5'8" junior replaces Tool.
I think she sent Sanford to the bench thinking, okay, Tool's got two.
Yep.
She'll take it.
Yep. First one's good for Brooklyn. She'll line up the second. Up. Good. Pure on both. Tigers tied up 2-2 on that 3-court scoreboard. And again, Brooklyn Moeller picking up Coronado full court here. Tigers going to stay in that man-to-man. Little UCLA to a ball screen here from the Indians. Coach Davis wants some help on that post here after that switch. Sanford's got Chloe Moeller down below. Chloe's working around, but they find Sanford. Good deflection by Chloe Moeller. Here come the Tigers back the other direction. Hope Atkinson up ahead to Chloe Moeller. She's going to attack Barajas. No.
Oh, that's
that's going to be an offensive foul. Yep.
Yep.
That's all right. Coach Davis, yep, he'll give a little couple claps there. He'll live with that aggressiveness out of Chloe Moeller. Yep, love that. Love that. Good attack in transition. Good job by Barajas.
Yeah, it's one of those things as a coach, you go, I didn't like the foul, but I kind of like the effort.
Absolutely. You can live with those.
Yep.
You can live with those. So it's Coronado, again, getting things set here for Lady Indians. Enters the Barajas. Again, Indians making a concerted effort to get that ball down below, trying to take advantage of some of that size early here. Tigers doing a very good job on the post. Brooklyn Moeller with a good deflection right there.
Wow,
Brooklyn Moeller perimeter defense coming up big early. Tigers push, nothing there. Back to Hope Atkinson, set the Tigers up. Man, Brooklyn Moeller such a good defender on the ball. Such a good defender. Look down to Brooklyn Moeller up. Oh, no call. Conrad Atkinson, she'll let one go from deep. Bang! Hope Atkinson gets the Tigers their first lead of the game. 5-2 with 4:56 to go in the first quarter on that 3-court scoreboard. Brooklyn Moeller right back to that full court pressure on Coronado. Keeping it right and kicks out. Barajas again on the wing. Tigers doing a very good job in their man-to-man early here, not letting that reversal happen. It's Coronado from the corner. She'll let one fly. Got it. Nice looking stroke there out of Coronado. Chloe Moeller beats that press, gets it 2 feet, gets it to Brooklyn Moeller. Atkinson left alone up top. She'll let it go again. This one's off just a bit to the left. Rebounded by Kissel, and she'll push the other direction for the Lady Indians.
Got to stop the ball.
Nice pass. Good block. False Knight on the trail, gets a deflection on Sanford. And here come the Lady Tigers back the other direction. Tigers getting set here in their classic 4-out, 1-in setup here with the False Knight working on Sanford on the inside. Atkinson comes around the screen up top. She's open. She'll let it go again. Just short. Rebound Sanford for the Lady Indians. Here comes Coronado pushing the action the other way for the Indians. Picked up by Chloe Moeller. Little confusion there. She goes in off the mark, and Sanford down here for the Lady Indians.
Yeah, she's hurt.
I think they're just waiting for a break in the action. There it is. I'm not sure what happened there. She grabbed the hip and then the knee maybe a little bit, but she's down there.
I tell you what, Brooklyn Moeller right now, her defense on Coronado.
Yeah.
I mean, is Aslan Coronado. She's great experience. We've seen her.
Yeah.
She's handled that ball for the last 4 years for the Indians, and Brooklyn Moeller's just sizing her up and going to work.
Yep, that's what she does, right? I mean, that's what Brooklyn Moeller's. She's going to pick her up full court again here, and this is going to be. I mean, unless foul trouble gets in, this is 32 minutes of Brooklyn Moeller and Coronado going back and forth at 94 feet.
Can I make the reference? She's the female version of Landon Cruz.
There you go. I'll take that.
Yeah.
And Coach Davis would take that, too.
I was going to say, that's a pretty good.
That's a pretty big compliment. So the Indians running some offense here, looking again, trying to get that ball down on the post here. That's Barajas that time on the post. Tool checked back in, by the way, for Sanford. Foss Knight working around. Physical play on the inside. Good attack by Coronado and kick out. 3-ball on the way, no good. Tool right there for that offensive rebound. Stick back's going to be good. Ella Tool, we talked about it early, Mark. That's an offensive rebound stick back, and the Tigers got to keep her off the glass.
Yeah, she's and that's where she's been for the last 3 years, Greg. She's been under that hoop. She's been on the boards. I mean, she just makes her presence felt early and often when it comes to that.
Yep. Low pressure here, full court for the Indians. Tigers break it. Set up in the front court. Foss Knight working on Tool. Tool's got that one foul. Skip pass intercepted by Coronado. She's going to push the other direction. She's attacking. You know she's going. Brooklyn Moeller.
Oh.
Yep. You could see, Mark, about half court. Coronado made her mind up. She's getting to the rack one way or another. She goes in, draws that foul on Brooklyn Moeller.
Well, and I think that's been her mojo for the last couple of years is if you give that to her, she's just going to take it and everything else will play itself off of that.
She's not afraid for a guard who's listed at 5. Where's she at? 5 foot. She plays physical. I can tell you that. She is a physical, athletic lead guard for the Lady Indians. And experience, as you mentioned a couple times. She's experienced at it.
And she's always had that moxie. She's played like that. We watched her. She's a 3-year letter winner on the varsity squad. She's got the experience.
So a couple freshmen now, Mark, will come in off the bench. Caston Miller and Addie Davis check in. Gabby Conrad and Brooklyn Moeller will have a seat for the Tigers. 8-5 Indians here with 2:25 to go. Coronado gets them both. Indians stay in that pressure. Find Addie Miller in the middle. She'll attack.
Davis.
Excuse me, Addie Davis.
I called her Addie Miller in the J. We called her Addie Miller in the JV game.
My fault. Yep, my fault. I'll probably make a couple more name mistakes here. There's a lot of Addies, a lot of Moellers, a lot of different names.
Well, you got
there.
Miller, Moeller, Davis. You got
them all.
You got a good chance. The odds are good.
It's now Chloe Moeller on Coronado as Brooklyn Moeller took a seat. Foss Knight working hard down there on Tool. Those two battling here early. Shot fake, Coronado up. She'll take a pull-up 12-footer. Got it. Nice, smooth. Nice job out of Coronado there. So Tim Davis, Coach Davis, going to take a timeout as Coronado's got 11 points here early going, Mark. It kind of looks like she's taking it upon herself with Roop out to maybe pick up some of that scoring load.
Yeah, and I think Coach Davis is talking to the girls about, okay, you got to on-ball defend her, but somebody's got to pick it up on the backside because she's gonna penetrate.
Yep.
And you know that firsthand. That causes a lot of other things because now your backside help has to figure out where their person is. Because Coronado, she'll dump it off if they come and bring that weak side defender over.
It's helping is not necessarily the problem. It's helping the helper usually against that becomes the problem, and that's kind of what the Tigers are seeing right here.
Yeah, and I think one of the things I watched a little bit of film in the Archbold game, they really did some very, very good on-ball defending against Coronado. That was the way they shut.
Good skip pass here to break the press. Caston Miller's going to attack up with the left hand. No good. It's going to be off the Tigers. It'll be Wauseon ball. Good attack there by Caston Miller. Good job by Tool going straight up there. That's verticality. That's something that the refs have been kind of taught here recently. As long as they go straight up, the contact is initiated by the offense. It's not a foul on the defense. So good job by Tool there. Tigers now going to a zone here, Mark, out of that timeout. A little 2-3 zone action. Maybe stop that penetration, see if the Indians are willing and able to knock down some outside shots. Coronado again attacks, 12-foot, no good. Toole offensive rebound, stick back, no good. Caston Miller with a nice rebound. Outlet to Atkinson. Here come the Tigers back the other way. You know, Caston Miller comes into the game averaging 4 rebounds a game, Mark, for someone who's still, you know, working into varsity basketball. That's pretty impressive for somebody to be 4 rebounds a game.
Yeah, she's very athletic, smart. Yep. She's got that.
Good attack there by Caston. Clean block by Kissel. And the Indians come back the other direction. Coronado against that zone goes down, trying to find Leatherman. Pass just a little high. Blair Moeller will check into the game for Foss Knight.
Yeah, Blair Moeller's going to bring some inside presence now, and that's probably with Toole in the game, probably what they need to do.
Opposite, long, good, Chloe. Nice pass, attack that. Oh, Blair not able to handle the pass. That's the right decision though on all parts there. Here comes Coronado the other direction. Atkinson deflection. Off Tigers Indians ball. 27 seconds to go here. End of the first quarter. Chloe Moeller will take a quick seat as Brooklyn Moeller checks back in. 2-3 zone. Nice job by Blair Moeller working around Toole there to get the deflection. 22 seconds to go. See if Tigers can get a bucket here before the end of this quarter. Take some momentum into the second.
I think that's the 3rd deflection.
Yeah, on that post entry.
Yep.
That's Tigers doing a nice job working around. Here comes that stagger. It'll be Brooklyn Moeller up top. Doesn't take the shot. Back to Atkinson. Oh, right on line from ours. Hope Atkinson lets it go for 3. Not going to go. So after 8 minutes of play, it's the Liberty Center Lady Tigers 5, the Wauseon Lady Indians 11 on that 3-chord scoreboard.
This 2025-26 Tiger Sports Live broadcast is brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
All right, we're back here, getting ready to start the second quarter. Great couple things. You know, Liberty Center did some nice things on defense. Denying that post. I think we had 2 or 3, at least 3, kind of deflections with trying to feed that into the post. But you know, Liberty Center, they've got to stop Coronado.
Yeah, I think offensively, you got to find a way to get that ball in the basket, stop Coronado in transition a little bit. You know, long rebound, she gets out and plays 2-on-1, 3-on-2. She's very good at that. So getting some buckets to fall will also help. Tigers going to come out in a 2-3 zone here to start the second quarter. A little outside ball screen there, deflected. Coronado catches, attacks middle. Blair Moeller with a deflection out of bounds. Nice job by Blair as Coronado got into the teeth of that defense, but not able to finish.
Little Euro step there. I love that. That Euro step's just confusing the crap out of people that don't watch a lot of basketball because they want to travel.
A lot of travel calls at that point, isn't there? Toole gets a lob, not there. Blair Moeller saves it. Addie Davis, going to be foul on Barajas.
Yeah.
Tigers getting their hands there on a lot of basketball, but they're just not securing it. That rebound right there. A couple girls had their chances. You just gotta be a little more sure-handed there with our rebounding. And
well, and do you think that's being a young team? It's like, okay, you and I got it. I'll let you have it. No, just take it.
Yep, go get it.
Worry about who gets rebounds later.
Right idea, wrong pass. It'll be Coronado again. Here she comes in transition. Going to get that foul on Brooklyn Moeller, and that's going to be her second, I believe. That's a big foul. Yep, that's a big foul for the Tigers. That's going to – oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, that's going to be her first.
That's on Hope.
Oh.
Okay.
Could have been either or, though, Greg. I'll tell you what, they both kind of took a swipe at her.
Yep.
They must have called the body.
So it'll be Coronado to the line. She's got 7-11 here early for the Lady Indians. First one up. Got it. Again, this is I've not seen them on film, but it seems like Cornell being very, very aggressive. I know she's an aggressive player, but aggressive in scoring, not just distributing here, maybe with Roop out of the game.
Well, and I think that's probably has a lot to do with it. Is she's a very good leader and says, okay, our number one player's down. I got to become that.
Yep. Get some bows. She's got 9 early ones here. Brooklyn Moeller. Brooklyn's going to be called for a travel here.
That's one of those dust bunny travels I call. You just move a little dust bunny and.
I didn't see that
it either.
One, but Tigers going to stay in that 2-3 zone. Coronado directing traffic up top for the Lady Indians. Tool in the corner. Leatherman kicks back to Tool. Indians throw it around the horn here. Leatherman kind of run corner to corner here, run that kind of shooter spot. Tool working hard, trying to get a post touch down there. Flash. Leatherman kicks back to Kissel. Tigers doing a nice job keeping that ball out of the middle of the paint. Indians passing the ball around the perimeter. Kissel there, she gets in the heart of it, kicks it out. It's Leatherman on the attack. Brooklyn Moeller with the stop. Kissel wide open from 3. She's going to let that fly. Going to be short. Atkinson rebounds. She's out and running with the Tigers. Oh. Gabby Conrad does a nice job to control there. Tigers in the 4-out setting here. Foss Knight battling with Tool down on the block. Brooklyn Moeller on the attack. Hope Atkinson lets it go. Got it from 3 again. Hope Atkinson brings the Tigers back to a 5-point deficit. 13-8 Lady Indians with the lead on that 3-court scoreboard. Tigers going to stay in this 2-3 zone. Did a nice job last possession keeping the Indians on the perimeter. You don't want to get in the teeth of that defense. Get in the teeth of that 2-3. It's hard to defend. Coronado with the catch. He's going to get it down to the post. Good deflection. There it is again, Mark.
Gabby Conrad.
Tigers doing a nice job on their post defense here early. Atkinson going to start the offense. She pops back. Attacks off that screen. Coronado with the deflection. Lady Indians come up with it, come back the other way. Leatherman's going to attack. Chloe Muller picks her up. Dump down. Good job by Foss Knight with another deflection. Tigers doing a really good job interior of active hands. Tigers going to slow things down just a little bit here and see what Coach Davis comes up with. Brooklyn clears out the side, goes to the left hand. No good. Good attack there by Brooklyn Moeller. Kind of used Hope Atkinson there coming off that elevator screen as a distraction. The whole Wauseon defense goes with her, clears out the backside. Brooklyn uses her athleticism to get to the rim, just not able to quite get it to finish. Nice pass by Conrad inside. Foss Knight deflected. Good hustle there by Barajas, but it'll remain Tiger basketball. Tigers trying to get that ball inside to Foss Knight, but it's tough with Tools. Is physical. They got some length that's helping down, so. Oh. Conrad battling. Tigers hit the deck and remain Tiger ball.
Got to get, as you said, they got to get their hands on the ball.
Trying to get that ball inside to Foss Knight, but just missing some open ones. There it is. Good defense by Barajas there. Looked like Foss Knight was open. Looked like she had a shot, and Barajas, quick hands, got a deflection, knocked it off of the hip of Foss Knight.
One of the things is Wauseon's defense is responding very quickly to plays. They drop it down in there. They've got somebody right there.
Yep. Tigers will stay in that 2-3 zone. Foss Knight and Tool just battling, just like they were when the Tigers were in man. Just a battle right now. Barajas going to let one go from deep. In and out. Foss Knight bat, again, just not able to secure it. Had the hands on, not able to come down with it. Wauseon will get a second chance here. Good, there's a good deflection again on post entry from Foss Knight, and Tigers come back the other way.
That's at least 5.
At least. See what Tigers can do offensively here and get another bucket here. Close this gap just a touch more.
Let's see Gabby Conrad attack.
Very patient here. Move that ball around the perimeter. Yeah, they're trying to get that ball down inside to Foss Knight. They're really trying, but those guards at some point are going to have to attack and draw some help because there's just so many bodies in there right now. that it's hard to find openings for Foss Knight.
Right, they got to draw that defense out either by attacking or shooting.
There's a side elevator and a back door. Nice call out of by Coach Davis in a bucket. Nice call right there as Atkinson finds Foss Knight on a back door. Little side elevator as a distraction. Nice job by the Tigers. Close that gap to 3, 13-10. Lady Indians with the lead here. 3:53 to go. Coronado up top controlling. Tigers going to stay in that zone. Got Leatherman running that baseline. Sanford back in. She's playing in the post now. Good defense by Conrad right there. Oh, offensive rebound. Sanford up, no good. Offensive rebound by Coronado. She's going to go up with it, no good. Rebound by Foss Knight. Here come the Tigers back the other way. A couple second chance opportunities just didn't go down. Like to see Gabby shoot that.
Yeah, I would. She's got that range.
Yeah, that's hand down, man down there. Nice. Oh, I thought she saw her. Nice. Brooklyn Moeller battling on the inside. Nice job by Brooklyn getting to the offensive glass.
Yep, get on the floor. I like that.
Yeah, if Gabby's going to be open on the wing, you know, I watched her at Holgate knock down 2 threes, maybe even 4 threes in that game. I'd like to see her shoot that from the wing. Be aggressive. If they give it to you, let it go.
Well, and that'll help with the inside.
Yeah, kind of loosen it up a little bit.
Yep.
Coronado looking for Leatherman on the inside. I tell you what, Mark, the Tigers went to that 2-3 zone here in the second quarter, and Wauseon struggling with it. They're throwing the ball around the perimeter, which is what the Tigers want. Not getting anything on the inside. The pressure's broken right away. Good job by Atkinson. Foss Knight lets one go deep to, no good. Crashes the boards. Here comes Coronado pushing back the other way. Tigers got to get back. Good pass to Kissel. She'll attack. Back to Coronado. Blocked by Atkinson. Ooh, good job by Hope hustling back on that backside to get a block. And Coronado wanted to foul there, but ball first. We'll say ball first.
Yeah, that's what we're going to say.
That's what we're going to say. Tigers go man base out of bounds here. They're going to leave Hamilton open. She misses. Rebound for Leatherman. She goes up with it, no good. Conrad battling for the board with Kissel. We're going to get a jump ball, I believe. It'll stay Wauseon ball. Hey, we're starting to slowly see those second chance opportunities come here for Wauseon. They're not cashing in yet, but this is similar to what we saw at Maumee. Tigers got to clean up the glass here. One opportunity, one chance at it, and get them out of there.
Yeah, it's fortunate right now that Wauseon hasn't capitalized because with those second chance shots.
Attacked by Leatherman, kicks out. Coronado just deep on the 3. There's another one. Kissel with the rebound, dumps it down to Sanford. She'll go up for 2, and there it is. It's just a matter of time, Mark. You keep giving them second and third chance opportunities on the and there's a steal on the inbounds. Quick 4 points there for the Wauseon Lady Indians. Ball to Foss Knight. She gets it. She kicks ahead to Moeller. Brooklyn Moeller. Crossover. Atkinson attacks. Not there. There's a good dump down after an attack. Very good job. Foss Knight up with it. Got it. Ooh. And again, Mark, so you saw Hope Atkinson attacks, draws some defense, and you kick it out. It's like an accordion. The defense collapses. You kick it out, that defense expands, and that gives Letha Foss Knight just enough room to operate there on the inside. Tigers sticking to this 2-3 zone here. It's been effective outside of the second chance opportunities, which when you play a zone, that's kind of something you got to work on. Kissel's going to let one go from the wing. That's going to be off right. Good rebound by Gabby Conrad. She'll rip that out of there. Hope Atkinson come back the other way. Tigers got numbers. Foss Knight, she'll catch. She attacks, goes up, fouled. Good. Nice attack there. Good pass by Hope Atkinson ahead. Foss Knight attacks. She'll go to the line.
Brooklyn Moeller made a good play, too. She widened out on that, thinking, okay, the defender had to make a decision.
Yep.
And Letha Foss Knight took advantage of that.
So Foss Knight to go to line for 2. First one's up good. Mark, coming into the game, Letha Foss Knight, 92% free throw shooter. She's only missed 1 free throw on the year. And for someone who gets fouled a decent amount, pretty impressive when you can go to your quote-unquote post player and she gets fouled, she cashes in.
Yeah, I would never say that because then she'll miss it, you know.
No such thing.
It's because you said it. That's because the coach said it.
17-14, Lady Tigers down 3 here. Minute 20 to go in the first half. Tigers stay in that 2-3 zone. Toole is checked back into the game for the Lady Indians.
Again, another
deflection. Yep. Great job. Tigers maybe out physical, but they're using their length and quickness to get those deflections on the post entry. Tigers work it around. Hope Atkinson's open. She'll let it go from the top. Just deep. Chloe Moeller hustles after, gets the offensive rebound. Conrad, she's going to attack. She's going to take a pull-up. Nice.
I like
Just
it.
off. That was
I
nice.
like
Good
it, though.
attack. Good attack. Yep, I like that shot out of Gabby Conrad. Be aggressive, got to the lane, rose up. It's going to be Leatherman. She's going to attack baseline, 12-footer, pull-up, no good. Rebound by Chloe Moeller. There's a one and done. Good.
Wow, nice box out by Hope Atkinson on Toole.
Tigers in that 4-out setting again here. Need to get an attack. There's a good attack. Good, Chloe. Good job. Coach Davis will live with that all day. Good attack by Chloe. Clean block. Okay, but you know we tell our guys all the time that you do that 10 times, you're gonna get fouled 7 of them. We'll take those odds all
and
day.
she had the big swat going.
Yep.
You know that's gonna create a foul most of the time.
Corner, hit it. Atkinson from the corner, no good. Brooklyn Moeller gets the rebound up top and kicked by Coronado. 14 seconds to go here in the first half. You know, one thing that with the pace of this game has kind of slowed down with that zone. There's not been a lot of subbing on the Tigers end. Not kind of what we're used to.
Right.
We kind of rolled with the 5 that started the game for most of it here, just because the pace is kind of a little bit different. False night backside, no, but Conrad will go up. Rebound blocked by Leatherman. Conrad battles on the inside. Jump ball called.
I think somebody blew a whistle. They all looked over to the student section. I don't know if somebody whistled or blew a whistle because the play stopped.
Oh. Atkinson back to Conrad. Conrad attacks. 15 feet. No, not going to shoot it. Addie Davis to the middle. She'll take a floater. Rolls in and out. Leatherman with the rebound, and that will take us to halftime. So in a low-scoring defensive battle here in the NWOL opener, at halftime it is the Wauseon Lady Indians 17 and your Lady Tigers 14.
All right, we're back here from the Jungle and Liberty Center. The Wauseon Lady Indians 17, our Liberty Center Lady Tigers 14. And Greg, you know, I saw some good things from our Tigers. I mean, when they went to that zone defense, I mean that changed the pace of the game. Liberty Center won that second quarter 9-6.
Yep.
You know, coming off the 11-5 first quarter, I think that changed the way that Wauseon was able to attack. Also, I think the denial of that in the paint pass.
Right.
I think we had probably 6 or 7 of those.
Yeah, and I think that if you're Coach Davis there, you know, outside of maybe some rebounding out of that zone, I think you're focused on offense. How can we score? Our defense is good enough right now. They're on pace for 34, giving up 34. That's right in that frame where Coach Davis wants it. You know, he's been telling us over and over, keep them in the 30s. That's where we need them. That's what they're on pace for. Offensively, I would love to see Gabby Conrad get aggressive.
Yep.
If her girl's going to stay 2-3 feet off her, let that thing go. That's a good shot for the Tigers. I thought Brooklyn Moeller did a good job attacking. Chloe Moeller did one time. They got their shot blocked a couple times. You just got to keep going in there. Keep going. Like I said, 7 out of 10 times you're going to get fouled. 3 out of 10 they might get it clean, but the more often you get in there, the more often you're going to get that free throw line.
Yeah, I think the wings attacking is going to help Aletha Fosnight underneath also.
Well, we're going to get started here. 17-14 here. Lady Indians will have possession of the ball to start the second half. Tigers come out in that 2-3 zone. You know, one of the things that I have noticed too, Coach Davis talked about communication being key. They're doing a very good job communicating here. Communicating cutters, that baseline kind of screening action with Toole and Kissel they got going on. Tigers doing a very good job communicating defensively here. They're running this little inside screen, trying to screen the outside girl, get it into Toole. Lobbed him, not going to be there again. That post entry pass has just not been there. Tigers doing a phenomenal job there defensively. Atkinson attacks in transition, stopped by Kissel. Versus out to Moeller. Tigers will reset. Tigers going to come out with a little bit of a set here. Conrad off a stagger. Open for 3. Let it go. Conrad got it.
There you go.
That's exactly what we wanted to see. We said coming out of half mark, Gabby needs to be aggressive. We're not even a minute in. She knocks one down.
Yeah. That's just going to pay dividends.
Absolutely. Tied up here. Tigers back to even. And stay in that 2-3 zone. You know, one thing about this 2-3 zone with Brooklyn Moeller and Chloe Moeller up top, they're doing a very good job of being patient. Those are two athletes that want to be aggressive. They want to get after you. They're doing a very good job of dictating, and that's going to be 3 seconds. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think Wauseon trying to get some stuff done, trying to get it to Toole, but she just didn't move out of there. And then finally the ref called it.
Well, nobody from the wing was even looking.
Yep. Here's that 1-2-2 again. There you go, long opposite, skip pass, Conrad, attack that, good. Brooklyn Moeller back to Conrad, she's open, down to Fosnight. Fosnight attacks, gets around Toole, she stepped out of bounds, yep, but hey, that's okay.
Yeah, I like that.
And you saw right there, just Gabby Conrad hitting that 3 that last possession, that hard closeout, Wauseon, get the ball to Fosnight. There's no one down there because they have to respect that 3-point shot. That ball went inside, outside, possession before. Now we get it down to Fosnight, just a little too wide on her move there to step out of bounds.
Well, and it was good of Gabby Conrad to see that too and fed her the ball.
Yep. Toole and Fosnight still battling here. Coronado into the corner. Leatherman, she's going to attack. Dump down. Toole gets it. Up. No good. Fosnight with the rebound. She'll rip it away. They did get it down to Toole finally, but she's not able to convert. Chloe Moeller. Brooklyn Moeller on the attack. Nice left-handed one. Brooklyn Moeller with the left hand. That is a tough shot. She is coming down in transition, gets to 2 feet, gets on balance, left hand shot up and good. And she'll get the opportunity to get 3 the old-fashioned way.
You know, Greg, one of the greatest things she did on that, there was a list of them, but she did not dribble the ball.
Yep.
Put it up. It's that makes me crazy when people want to take that one dribble and everybody else can get to it.
Absolutely. Got that free throw to go. Tigers take a 3-point lead. This is their first lead of the game, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Tigers going to stay in that 2-3 zone. And good pass by Chloe Moeller in transition there as well to get that ball down to Brooklyn. Again, Wauseon running that same sort of screening action here where they're sending that cutter through and Toole is just battling down there. Her and Leatherman kind of trading posts. Ball deflected. Coronado on the attack. Fadeaway. No good. Tiger basketball. A tough shot there by Coronado. Got where she wanted, saw some length, and tried to fade away from it.
Yeah, I tell you what, one of the other things, too, on that post is Gabby Conrad is just coming down and just hammering people. You're going to come through, you're going to pay for it.
Yep. Good job by Hope breaking the pressure. There's that elevator. Brooklyn Moeller on the ISO, around, up and no good. Good, another good set there by Coach Davis. Got Brooklyn ISO'd on the wing. She attacked, got the look she wanted, just not able to finish. Coronado now the other way. She's going to attack. Kicks to Leatherman. Nope, doesn't let it go. Kicked out to Kissel through her hands to Barajas. She'll reset. Ooh, Atkinson almost got it. Yep, that's going to be a foul there on there. Just about had that first one, just a fingernail away from getting that ball deflected and going the other direction.
That'll be Hope's second.
Tegan Hamilton checks in for Barajas. Tigers staying in that 2-3 zone. Wauseon has not solved the mystery quite yet. And that ball's going to be out of bounds.
Well, and Toole was looking for Conrad immediately. When the ball went in there, she started eyeballing her.
I think Coach Borden maybe sees what we see. That offense is not real effective right now. Maybe need to change it up a little bit, go something a little bit different on that against that 2-3 zone.
Hey, while we got a quick break, let's talk about our schedule tomorrow. It's kind of a unusual time. Freshman boys, Tenora will come to town to take on our men, Tigers, and it'll be opening game for you, Greg, and your guys. Tenora freshman game starts at 3 o'clock, and we'll just go 15 minutes after the conclusion of each of those games.
Yep.
It's going to be a long day, but I think it's a great opener.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about you taking some games early.
Yep.
And love the approach to that.
Yeah. And, you know, one thing for all the listeners out there, really pay attention to that schedule. There's a lot of early starts on Saturdays this year because it's just becoming a trend in boys basketball. It kind of started a few years ago. Now, everybody that we contact, they want to start at minimum 5 o'clock for JV, some of them 4:30. It's just kind of the way of the world right now, the transition that they made, and I'm not sure what kind of prompted that, but that's kind of where we're at.
Well, and we've got one unusual start because our Lady Tigers are in the Holiday Classic tournament.
And that was a makeup game that we had to reschedule. That's on the 30th, I believe. That'd be when yep. So out of the timeout, Wauseon Indians back off the pressure. Not in their 1-2-1 that they 1-2-1-1 that they were in previously. Chloe Muller open up top. Gives it a look, turns down the shot. Ball gets reversed around. Chloe Muller up, fake, no good. Not going to shoot it. Gabby Conrad, ball back up top, reversed around. Ball back down to Foss Knight. Foss Knight kicks it back out. Conrad cuts a little curl cut there. Tigers will reset. Foss Knight open on the little baby jumper, no good. Leatherman with the rebound. That's a good look for the Tigers.
Yep.
Lady Indians come back the other direction. Trailing is Leatherman. She attacks, steps around. She's going to draw the foul. You know, I'm almost, as I'm watching at Leatherman and kind of turning down those shots, almost similar to what we talked about Gabby Conrad. I think Coach Borden would like to see Maren Leatherman shoot a couple of those, be a little more aggressive when she's open. That ball's getting down to Toole. There's so much focus down there. She's got a few looks. She's turned them down, though. But this time does a nice job getting to the free throw line. First free throw up and good.
Yeah, and that's a great point because if you watch, Greg, as soon as she has the ball up top, we're sagging on defense, trying to prevent that post.
Yep. So it'll be Caston Miller and Addie Davis check into the basketball game.
Tell you what, Caston Miller, I watched her the JV game. She is very solid.
Yeah, she's gonna be a good one. She's gonna be a good one. A lot of natural athleticism. She's long, skilled. She's gonna be a good one. Atkinson brings it up for the Tigers. Foss Knight unable to control. Toole gets it for the Wauseon Lady Indians. They'll come back the other way. Right idea, just a little hot on the pass there. Leatherman comes down, kicks to the corner. They'll reverse it around the horn. Coronado controls. There's a one more. Good one more there. Coronado lets it go from the corner. No good. Caston Miller, there she is again with another rebound. Tigers got numbers back the other way. It's Addie Davis. She's going to attack. Up she goes. Deflected by Kissel. Back the other way they come. Coronado dumps it down to Leatherman. Up. Good. 21-20. Lady Indians back on top here. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Tigers had a transition there, just not able to convert. It ended up turning back the other way for the Indians, picking up 2 on the other end. Tigers working around the perimeter here, being patient offensively. Ball gets deflected. Yep, deflected. Good call.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Nice job. Yep, that ball was deflected, and Chloe did not touch it on the way out.
Number 30, Barajas.
Tigers get it in. Coach Davis barking out instructions. Foss Knight. Nice little shuffle stagger action. Chloe Moeller deflected by Barajas for the steal. And Coach Davis is trying to get either Chloe Moeller on the shuffle cut or Addie Davis coming off the stagger there. Wauseon slows the pace down here, works around the perimeter. Coronado and Barajas playing catch out top, down in the corner. Sanford. Tigers not getting out real far on the perimeter here. They're more than content. There's Leatherman letting one go. No good. Caston Miller hustles, and foul going to be called on Miller. Good hustle there. I think that's just one of those you got to call it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not sure that Caston did anything necessarily wrong. Just body on body. When Barajas was in an awkward spot, knocked her down, you got to call that foul. It's just, you know, one of those things of basketball. So Indians will inbound. Leatherman back in the corner. She'll let another one go from corner. That one's short. Rebound by Sanford. She'll kick it out.
Second chance points. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. This is the one downside to his zone is there's no immediate box out responsibility. You just got to go find a body, and sometimes that's hard to do. Again, Lady Indians being very patient here. They're in no hurry. Foss Knight and Sanford battling inside. Coronado attacks around the perimeter, nothing doing. Skip pass over to Barajas. She'll let one go from the left wing. That's going to be short. Out of bounds, Tiger basketball. Again, I think both Coach Davis is content with his girls staying inside that perimeter and I think Coach Borden's okay with being patient offensively. Just a much slower tempo than we're used to seeing out of our Lady Tigers.
Well, and I think it changes Coronado's really not being as effective in this type of offense as she was earlier.
Yeah, that 2-3 zone has kind of stifled her ability to get to the rim. She's at that 9 points. I think she had 9 points in that first quarter, or at least shortly into the second quarter. Blair Moeller's checked into the game now. She's battling Sanford down below. Good seal there by Blair Moeller. She's going to catch, try to step through. Deflected, and now they're going to call the foul on Caston Miller. That is Tigers' 4th foul. Thank you, Cole. It's a Tigers' 4th foul, so we're not shooting yet.
Coach Davis wanted to know why the first one wasn't a foul.
Yeah, I think he wanted when Blair made that first move and they double teamed, a lot of hands, and I think that's what he was looking for. Either way, be Lady Indians basketball coming back the other direction. Addison Fisher also in the game. 5'7" junior, number 3 for the Lady Indians. Little screen roll. Kissel's going to let one go. Big shot right there. Abby Kissel. They got one to go. Set a little ball screen up top on the guards. And be Carey.
Yep.
Carey on Hope.
Crowd didn't like it, but it was.
Yeah. That little hesitation move.
One of the things Hope does, and I don't know if it's a thing or she just does it, but sometimes it looks like the ball gets away from her from the dribble, and then she'll pick it back up. And that time, that was exactly what happened, except she just turned her hand over.
Yep. So Lady Indians now, 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Kissel had a look, turns it down. Inside Sanford. Coronado, she'll let one go from deep. No good. So at the end of the third quarter, Tigers took a lead there for a minute, but the last 7 points of the quarter scored by Lady Indians. It'll be 24-20. Wauseon on top heading into the fourth quarter of action.
This 2025-26 Tiger Sports Live broadcast is brought to you by KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Pisanello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Swanton Welding, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, Gerald Grain, Hill Asphalt, Mason Hill Construction, Engler Auctions, Dental Health Associates of White House in Sylvania, and Fessenden Hardware of Swanton.
Second quarter, stifled
Tonight's winning 50-50 ticket. If you got the winning 50-50 ticket, come to the scores table to collect your prize. Take home tonight $73. Ticket 000115. Get the winning ticket, bring it to the scores table 000115.
Fourth quarter here. Need to get a bucket to kind of get some confidence back in, tighten this thing back up, and see if they can.
That second chance points, I think, has a lot to do with it.
Coronado with the deflection. Tigers get it back. Colton Muller on the wing. Brooklyn Muller will reset. Fosnight, good attack. Nice job by Fosnight.
Fosnight puts 2 on the board.
Lead down to 2 with 7:30 to go as we just get started here in the fourth quarter. Tigers going to stay in that 2-3. Keep an eye on Kissel here. She hit one earlier. Hit a big shutter. The Coronado's going to control up top. Still, it's Toole and Fosnight are just battling each other down there. Colton Muller gets a deflection on top.
It's been all night long.
It's been all night. Yep. That's a heck of a matchup there. Tigers staying in it. Wauseon being very patient here early in this first possession. Their first possession in the second half. Fourth quarter, excuse me. Tigers staying in 2-3. There's Kissel on the wing. Dribble it down, picks it up in the corner. That's not a great spot to be. Coronado bails her out. Good attack. Coronado deflected though. Atkinson Tigers back the other direction. Atkinson kicks it ahead. Good catch by Fosnight. 8 foot, no good. Deflected out of bounds. Tiger basketball. Nice catch there by Alita Fosnight in transition. That wasn't an easy catch.
No, and then she immediately squared herself up to the hoop and took a nice shot.
Forgot it.
Had her.
Yeah, had her on that backside seal there. I think that's what Coach Davis was telling her. Toole was kind of splitting the difference there, and nice job by Fosnight on the backside sealing. Didn't see her.
That'll put Toole in a bad spot because she was kind of halfway.
Tigers stay in that 2-3 zone. Down to Toole. She steps through over Fosnight. No good. Good rebound by Gabby Conrad.
Box out.
Kick ahead. It's going to be Chloe Muller up with the left hand. No good. Fosnight pulls it down. Up. No good. Out of bounds. Deflected off red.
Number 11.
Nice possession there. Got the ball up to Chloe Muller. Just not able to put together that left-hand layup, but Tigers retain possession. Into Fosnight. She'll attack. Kicks to Conrad. Chloe Muller not being... Brooklyn will let one go from deep. That's off the mark. Good rebound by Fosnight. Ooh, good deflection.
Yep.
Maren Leatherman, nice job there. That was about to be 2 points. She did a nice job using her length to get a deflection.
And did not foul.
Yep. 24-22, 5:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Tigers trail by 2. Lady Indians possess the ball here, and they've been very, very patient here offensively against this Tiger 2-3 zone.
Sanford back in for Toole.
Running Leatherman now. Leatherman and Sanford kind of trading spots here between high post and corner. One empties, one fills. Leatherman being guarded by Conrad. Coronado cuts through. She's going to kick the top. Stolen by Chloe Muller. She's out in the open. She's got the breakaway. She gets to 2 feet. Shot fake up. Swatted away by Kissel. I think on that one, maybe she could have went up right away. Didn't have to get to 2 feet, but either way, nice job defensively there. And that's the one thing, when you see a 2-3 zone, if you ever get that ball to the corner and they drive baseline, that's blood in the water, because that's a tough spot to be and get that ball kicked out. There's really nowhere to go unless you get it back to the top. They tried. Good steal by Chloe Moeller. Good job in transition.
Well, and we always talk about when you dribble yourself into the corner, now the baseline becomes an additional defender.
Yep,
because you got no other recourse at that point.
Yep,
so
absolutely. Coach Davis is going to take a full timeout here to talk about things offensively. And, in this case here, Mark, this is a situation where in a low-scoring, low-possession game, Coach Davis might be going to something special here on the baseline out of bounds, trying to get a quick bucket. This is like a special teams play, we'll call it, where if you can get a bucket here and tie the game up, probably drawing something up right now to give them a nice baseline out of bounds. Either be a seal for, I'm going to look for a seal for Aletha Fosnight, or maybe Hope Atkinson running off of a screen and a slip in behind her.
Yeah. And if you can get it tight in the paint, you're also maybe looking for and one, which would be a nice momentum shift right here for the Tigers.
And you look at the scoring up there, Mark. Hope Atkinson's got 8. Aletha Fosnight's got 8. And that's 16 of the 22 right there. The Lady Tigers coming from those two. And I mean, 22 points, not a lot of scoring to go around. So just a very low possession game since the Tigers went to that 2-3 zone.
Well, and Liberty's put up 26, 49, 46, 45, 37. So, both teams are right in there where, Wauseon's actually a lot lower, but Liberty Center in that zone.
You got Hope Atkinson taking the ball out of bounds here. Watch her on that entry in that America's play to the corner, potentially. Yep, there's one. Here she comes. Dribbles her out. Nice job, Hope Atkinson. 3-ball corner pocket, no good. Rebound by Brajas. That's a nice job by Coach Davis.
Yep.
That zone, having Brooklyn dribble the defense out, that's a tough assignment there. Hope Atkinson slides in behind her. Good look, just not able to convert. Again, Wauseon more than happy to be patient here offensively. Walk the ball up the floor. Tigers sit back in that 2-3 zone. They're going to, I think, Wauseon going to pull the ball out.
Coach Morton is going to try to get Liberty out of that zone.
Yep, I believe they are too. Yep, they're going to go high. This is going to be a game of chicken here between Coach Davis and Coach Morton, because they're going to hold the ball right there until somebody comes out of it. Coach Davis. Not yet. He says
Coach Davis
not yet.
telling, not yet.
And honestly, this is while we got a minute here. Looks like we have a minute.
Could have 2 minutes. Could be Wayno ball. We could have all the minutes.
This is one of the reasons why I'm an advocate for a shot clock in high school basketball. It forces execution. It forces skill. Adds more strategy. Tigers go right to the man-to-man. That was close to 5 seconds. Coach Morton going to call timeout.
Yeah.
That was real
4
close.
3/4.
Yep.
She was counting.
Chloe Moeller doing what she does best, putting some pressure on the basketball. Got to about 4.5 there before Coach Borden was able to get a timeout.
No, but I'm going to go back to your point, Greg, because I agree 100%. Some kind of shot clock, probably not 24, probably not, whatever, but some shot clock.
Absolutely. And if you look at some other models that have skilled players in the European model, they develop very skilled. They have shot clocks at very young ages. And not because they don't want to force offense. They want to promote skill. It takes skill to be able to score within the shot clock. And again, if Tigers want to stay in a 2-3 zone, it forces Wauseon to make a play against a 2-3 zone as opposed to forcing the Tigers to get out of it. But I'll step off my soapbox here and get back to the game with 3:45 to go in the
And
fourth.
if you're a coach now, you're going to coach to what rules you got in place right now.
100%.
So
Yep, 100%. Tigers do come out in the man-to-man, and here's that matchup we talked about earlier. Brooklyn Moeller, Garden, Coronado. She's going to pick her up full court. Makes her work. A little high post entry to Toole. Toole pivots back to Coronado, trying to get the Leatherman inside. Good job by Fosnight digging down. Nice job right there by the Tigers. Toole and Fosnight battling down there.
That's been all night long.
I tell you, if I'm Wauseon, this patience is one thing. Too patient, though. You're going to get a 5-second count here. Get it in, kick it out. It's Barajas. I think Coach Davis, this is good for Tigers. This is not going to, I don't know. It's going to result in a turnover, in my opinion, but that's just me. Tigers doing a great job pressuring Brooklyn Moeller and Barajas. I like this matchup for the Tigers. There it is. That's off Barajas. Tiger ball. I mean, it's just, you got 3.5 minutes to go against Tigers man-to-man. You got to run offense there, in my opinion. Go get a layup. Try to get a bucket. Too early to stall.
I've never been an advocate of the stall game.
Yeah.
You know, I think more than probably 50% of the time it ends up in a turnover.
Yep, I agree. Back door, not there. Oh, not there. Oof. Tiger's going to stay. Tiger's going to stay in this 2-3 zone. Wauseon running their zone offense here. Leatherman going to set this outside ball screen. Kissel, she's going to, oh, did not. I thought she had it there. Took a look, not going to go. Coronado attacks. That's a nice pass. Coronado, that's what she does best against that man-to-man. Dumps it down to Toole, and that'll be a 26-24 Wauseon Indians lead, 1:52 to go. Hope Atkinson now controls for the Tigers to Conrad. Up top to Brooklyn Moeller. Comes Conrad, she's got the open look, doesn't let it go. Atkinson comes off that screen, not there. Chloe Moeller attacks. Boss Knight, kick. Timeout. Yep, good job by Coach Davis. Yep, that was about to be a disaster there. Brooklyn Moeller gets on the deck, call timeout, 1:29 to go. Tigers down 2. Tigers gonna have the ball, looks like baseline out of bounds again. Again, this is like a special teams play here for the Tigers. I'd look for Coach Davis drawing something to get a shot directly off this baseline out of bounds.
Yeah, it's good recognition by Coach Davis to call a quick timeout.
Yep.
I think Liberty Center probably would have gotten the ball, but I think this is a crucial possession for Liberty Center.
Tigers down to 2 timeouts. Wauseon Indians have 3. That's a big factor as you come down the stretch here. How many timeouts those coaches have? How many can they use in these situations? If you're Wauseon here, this is an interesting defensive situation because they've been in zone baseline out of bounds. Zone baseline out of bounds is effective. It can be very effective, but you're susceptible to an open shot with the right sort of set. So be interesting to see if Coach Borton comes out in their man-to-man or if they stick to that 2-3 zone here.
Chambers Control Company, Weisberg Associates, Stacy Machining and Fabrication, and Vickers.
Hey, once again, while we got a quick break, join us tomorrow, 3 p.m. Freshman tip-off. The Tenor Rams come to town to take on our Tiger men. Opening night for the Tigers, and it should be good.
They're going to stay in zone. They're going to stay in zone here. Brooklyn Moeller's going to shallow cut. There's Conrad at the top. Doesn't take the shot. Dump down Foss Knight. Brooklyn Moeller. One more. Chloe Moeller for 3. Corner. Just short. Rebound by Toole. Tigers going to pressure.
Oh, I'd love Conrad to take that shot, Greg.
Yep. Coronado on the attack. Tigers going to go man-to-man here. Down 2. Brooklyn Moeller picks up. Now Coach Borton's going to call that timeout. I think what you're talking about here, Mark, is kind of what we saw before. This is, in my opinion, right on that edge. Do you be patient and stall, wait for the foul, or do you attack? And now one thing to keep in mind here if you're Coach Borton, Tigers have 0 fouls, which means they have to foul you 5 times before you're going to go to the free throw line. The way the Lady Tigers pressure, it's going to be very difficult for them not to turn the ball over before we foul them 5 times. Right. That means Brooklyn Moeller gets to be aggressive, Chloe gets to be aggressive, I believe the Foss Nine gets to be aggressive. That aggression.
Yeah, go get it. You got room.
Exactly.
Go get it.
Coach Davis isn't worried about a foul here. You can gamble a little bit. You can reach a little bit, and for Wauseon to be able to do that 5 times without turning it over, I think if you're Coach Borton here, you're drawing something up, maybe a backdoor, take advantage of some over-aggressiveness of the Tigers, something along those lines. I don't think you want to stall yet, now with the way the Tigers guard on the perimeter.
Yeah, and interesting enough, neither team has a foul, right?
Yep.
So we could be here for another 45 minutes.
Sure could.
Who knows? So, yeah, I think for Wauseon, I think Coronado driving and dishing is probably going to be in the playbook if Liberty goes to the man-to-man, because she was able to do that in the first quarter.
I think if you're Coach Davis here, you're doing everything you can to keep the ball out of Coronado's hands. That's the one girl you do not want to get the ball. Brooklyn's going to get screened. Does a great job denying. Leatherman back to the ball. Conrad on her. Right there's a great trapping opportunity. Great trapping opportunity. Go.
Oh, let her out of it.
Good. Tigers, again, they're going to be super aggressive here. This is tough. If you're stalling, this is going to be tough. But they're going to try.
I just don't like this.
Okay. That's 1. You got to do that 4 more times now. Tigers going to deny hard here. Brooklyn Moeller did a nice job denying Coronado the last time. They went to Leatherman right in that tough coffin corner, sort of. There's Coronado in the backcourt. Yeah, and yes, that is a foul. But if I'm the Tigers here, you got enough time. I don't want to just give them away. Go for the ball, try to pick the pocket, trap hard, reach, try to jump, get a jump ball, something here. Don't just give away the fouls. You got enough time left. Barajas breaks deep, not there. It'll be Brooklyn Moeller. Here comes a double team. Coronado comes out of that trap right there. Trap right there. Trap. Oh, almost. Now you're going to have to foul. Yep, there's one. Okay, you got 3 of them. Still got 2 more. You saw that angle. We had a great angle.
Yeah, we did. We were both like, come on, just
just
take another step.
Just a shift of the body, one more step, and you got a trap there in the coffin corner. Leatherman, you got tough spot. Go get her. Don't foul her. Ooh. Okay, Brooklyn's going to give the 4th. Next one will put him at the line. You know, for Leatherman right there, you want, if you're Coach Borden, you want to see your catch on the other side of half court where over and back's not an option. There's Leatherman again up top. I'm assuming she's double team over the top. It's going to be Coronado. Coronado attacks. She picks it up, fires it over. Oh, Leatherman, nice catch. Dead. She's dead. Dead call. Steps through. Timeout red. I like that out of the Tigers.
Yeah.
I like that. You're going for a steal. You're good traps. You got a dead call on the side. So Wauseon down to 1 timeout now, Mark.
Yeah, and it's not just I'm going to go slap the ball. It's very precision. It's thoughtful.
Yep.
They're attacking. Now we did have a great angle on some of the traps, but that's some of the stuff that'll work out through the season. And, and they'll go back and look at that.
And you know, you hear some fans get restless in this opportunity, in this circumstance, and they start really wanting you to foul early. You know, they're yelling foul. Well. There's a way to foul. You want to be aggressive, trying to get deflections and steals. You don't just want to run up and put your hands on someone without an opportunity to get a deflection or a turnover.
Yeah, don't give them away.
Yeah.
Make them earn them.
Yep. So it'd be Conrad and Brooklyn Moeller. Good job by Brooklyn there, denying Coronado. It's coffin corner. Get her again. Oh, and they're going to call that foul right away.
Ooh.
Yep, on Brooklyn. You know, sometimes, and not that it always works, Mark, but sometimes in those cases, you like to tell the official, hey, we're not trying to foul. We're going to be aggressive, but we're not trying to foul. Because sometimes, and rightfully so, they try to keep the peace. They don't want to get super physical. They don't want you pushing, shoving.
Well, and that's kind of what that looked like.
Yeah.
It did. I mean,
like
it was a foul.
Yep,
it was a
for
foul.
Sure.
But it was like, I expected it.
Yep.
I'm going to call it. We're going to not do that.
Yep. Coronado pure on the first one. I don't have the stats in front of me, Mark, but I have to believe this is who you want at the free throw line if you're Coach Borden and the Wauseon Indians. Coronado get a second one. Lady Indians up 3. This is a big one. Let's make it 2-possession game. Second one's on its way. That's deep. Box out. Good rebound. Here comes Atkinson the other way. 20 seconds to go.
Coach have a timeout.
He's going to take one. Yep. Good job by Coach Davis there. I think what he's thinking in his mind there is, let's see if we can push and get something easy in transition. As soon as he recognized they were back, they were set, let's call a timeout and get a set that we like here. Now, how much time was on that clock before they went to that, Cole? Did you see?
16 seconds.
So that's real close. You either got to get a really quick 2 or you got to take a 3 here. Coach Davis has 1 timeout, which means if you get that quick 2, you can take a timeout to stop the clock. You're down 1 at that point. You're guaranteed to get that ball back. Well, if you rebound it, you're guaranteed to get the ball back, being only down 1 possession. The problem with taking a 3 here is that the ladies in red know you're trying to take a 3 too, so sometimes that can lead to a bad shot.
And they know Hope Atkinson's the 3-point specialist. Now, I want to throw Gabby Conrad into the mix.
100%.
Gabby Conrad is capable of that.
Yep.
And maybe you run Hope off as a decoy.
100%.
And you let Gabby Conrad, the senior, take the chance.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like no matter what, you use Hope either for the shot or use her as a distraction, draw that defense, maybe get Conrad's girl to help. She's open, feet set, knock one down.
Yep.
And it doesn't have to be off the sideline here. You can run a normal set from the center of the court. You don't have to run something. You got plenty of time here. See if they decide to shoot the 3 or go quick 2 here. It's gonna be Atkinson. She gets that ball screen. She's gonna get a clean look at it. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Leatherman, and we're gonna get a foul on the Lady Tigers. They got that's a good look.
Yeah,
That's a good look from their best shooter. Yep. Nice set design there by Coach Davis. Get his best shooter a good look here. Be Fosnight on the foul. Be Leatherman to the free throw line.
Yeah, really for the Tigers, Greg, as we talked, they really, the two plays they needed to do was Hope Atkinson getting that clear look would happen or running her off, giving Gabby Conrad that look.
Hope's alive. Hope's alive. First one's off the mark. We'll see if Coach Davis is going to call a timeout here. Lets his girls push in transition. That'll 4-point game. Now you got to get a quick one here. You got to get a quick one so you can call a timeout after the make. Hit it. You got to shoot it. Hope step back, 3-ball, off right, and that'll be the ball game.
Yep.
And right there, in case you're wondering, Coach Davis can't call a timeout because even if we make a shot, the clock would run out because it doesn't stop in high school.
Right.
So that'll be the final in a very low-scoring, low-possession basketball game. The final on that three-court scoreboard will be the Wauseon Lady Indians 28 and your Liberty Center Lady Tigers 24.
Well, you talk about low scoring, Greg. Both teams scored 4 points in that fourth quarter.
Wow. Yeah,
it seemed like a lot more action than 4 points each.
And I think if you got an opportunity to talk to Coach Davis, he's going to tell you defensively we were good enough, offensively just not quite good enough tonight. You give up 28 points to a Wauseon Indians team that's good, physical. You got to love that defensively. You just got to be able to score more than 24 to win a game like that.
Yep, absolutely. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here tonight. The Lady Indians are victorious, 28-24 over our Lady Tigers. So for the coach, Greg Badenhop, and for Boom Boom Ballman, I'm Mark Bly. And with that, everybody, as always, it's good night and it's good Tiger sports.